Hello, everyone. This is Ross Carpri with Keller Williams Metro South. Just want to introduce myself. We are going to bring this video to you and try to on a weekly basis. The main purpose of this video is to educate both buyers and sellers. For the seller side of the business, we want to be able to tell you, give you some pointers on how to market your property, how to get your property ready to sell, the things that you should and should not do before you put your house on the market. Those are the things that we want to bring attention to the sellers. On the buyer side, we want to be able to give you pointers on how to make an offer, the things that you need to do to get pre-qualified with a mortgage person. And as a matter of fact, I have a mortgage person online with us now. It's Andy Gagliano with Gagliano Mortgage. He will help you do the paperwork to get yourself in a position to purchase a home. So that's what we're hoping that you will get out of this video. Again, we're going to have it on a weekly basis. We'll provide that information down the road on what day that information will be provided. But it's also going to give us an opportunity to help you as a seller and help you as a buyer. And between the two of us, we should be able to accomplish that. So having said all of that, I'm going to turn everything over to Andy. He's going to give you a few pointers from the mortgage side of the business.
Thank you, Ross. I appreciate the opportunity to do this video with you. So my name is Andy Gagliano. I'm with Gagliano Mortgage. We're based out of Birmingham. Been in business for a long time, longer than I care to admit because it makes me seem as old as I really am. But it's been almost 29 years that we've been in business. And I've been in the mortgage business for a little over 30 years now. We're licensed in Alabama and Florida. My nationwide mortgage licensing number is 208486. I have to get the legal part of this out of the way. But what I'm going to do each week is just kind of give you guys an idea of where mortgage rates are and what the market is looking at. And so a lot of people think that mortgage rates, just as the Federal Reserve raises or lowers rates, then mortgage rates go along with them. And that's not necessarily the case. Mortgage rates move independently, and mortgage rates move daily as well. So that's something to keep in mind. But where we are in the mortgage market right now is that interest rates are very data dependent. And that data that mortgage rates are looking at primarily goes back to inflation. So as inflation goes up, mortgage rates typically go up. As inflation goes down, mortgage rates typically will follow. And over the past several months, we've been in a time period where inflation is coming down. Mortgage rates have come down accordingly as well. Interest rates right now look really good. We're in the upper sixes for somebody with really good credit and good down payment, to the mid to upper sevens for someone who maybe doesn't have as much money to put down and maybe doesn't have as good a credit. So just to kind of give you an idea of what the rates are doing. So this coming week, the news that could move interest rates up or down is Fed Reserve speakers. So the Federal Reserve, several of the governors in the Federal Reserve are doing speeches this week. That could move interest rates up or down because they're going to be telling about the future of the interest rates that they do control directly, and mortgage rates typically will kind of tag along onto that news a little bit. Remember, I told you that the Federal Reserve does not influence mortgage rates, or does not set mortgage rates, but they do influence mortgage rates a great deal. So that's something that can move rates. And then we also have some treasury bond auctions that can move interest rates this week as well. If those bond auctions are well received by the bond market, then typically that's better for interest rates and the rates will come down on mortgages. And the opposite is true as well. So those are two big things to keep an eye on this week as far as mortgage news is concerned. And, you know, I would highly recommend that if any of you guys are thinking of buying a home this spring or this year in 2024, go ahead now and start. You know, it's a great time. Not a lot of buyers are in the market right now, but that's going to change come springtime. And I think it's going to result in being in a situation where there's going to be a lot of competitive offers to be made, which could drive up the actual sales price of a home. But I'm going to turn that back over. I'm going to leave you guys with that thought and turn that over to Ross because he's a real estate expert. So Ross, what are your thoughts on that?
Andy, I totally agree. Now is always a good time. People ask me all the time, when should I buy a house? Should I wait till April, May, June? Now is the time. If you're in a situation in your home where you need more room, you have another member of the family, a new baby, or your situation changes. Now's the time to get that handled. There's no time like the present. That's always been a good saying. And we're here to help you. So if you guys need any help with that, we'd love to sit down with you, talk about your situation, see if you would come out better to go ahead and put it on the market, or if we do need to wait. And the only way we're going to find that out is if we meet with you. So give us a call. My numbers will be on the link, and let us know what we need to do to help you to achieve your goals. And that's how we typically handle that.
Fantastic. Well, again, Ross, thank you for the opportunity to do this video with you and, just offer a little education and about the market, but also just about mortgages and mortgage rates in general. A lot of people have that misconception that the Federal Reserve sets mortgage rates, and they don't, and it's common. It's a very common misconception. So I appreciate the opportunity to get that out there to your audience and to ours as well. And I'm looking forward to doing more of these with you in the future.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.